What's going on, guys? Curtis, ThatTurboDakota, back in the shop. You know, what else is new? So we're gonna do a kind of a product spotlight, if you will, today, or something that I ordered that I want to show you guys. If you've been watching for any length of time, you do know that this truck behind me is on Holley EFI. So with the addition of the Holley EFI and some of the transmission modifications we've made, we have a Holley 12.3 digital dash. So when we did the original install to the truck, at that point in time, there was no real options for a mount for this giant digital dash. So I actually went ahead and made my mount. It's been working out perfect for a while, but I've been paying real close attention, and there's a company called Reversion Raceworks that do 3D printing mounts for different types of Holley digital dashes, and I think they even do some AM stuff. So it came out shortly after I made my mount. I finally decided, hey, break down and buy one. It was only 152 bucks, plus a little bit of money for shipping. So I'm gonna actually pull this thing in a box. We're gonna show it to you. And we're gonna go ahead and throw it in the truck. And that way, if you are on the fence for mounting options, this will kind of give you a in-depth look of that through my experience. Okay, so I'm gonna go pull this thing in the box. Just cut the box open so you guys are gonna see it for the first time like I did. Looks like she's all bubble wrapped up. Right there. So yeah, so 3D printed. I actually got it upside down. I'm pretty sure it goes like this. So yeah, 3D print. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna point out that I already like as soon as I pull it out of the box is right there. Almost looks like a blinder on that side and that side. When I made my original mounts, one of my gripes about it was only on me. In the corner of the dash, there was actually some open spots. But I already have my bezel pulled out. You can see it sitting there in the bed. But on this corner right here, and on the opposing side right here, there was actually a little bit of gap. So it's kind of nice that they put those blinders on there. So that should actually cover that up. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I've actually got this thing partially out already, just for some previous things I was doing. We're going to go ahead and put it out. We'll mount it inside the dash, throw it up in there, put the bezel on, and let's just check it out and see how it looks. I just want to show you guys real quick before I take the mount off. So you can see the mount I made, pretty simple. Some straps steel welded together, 3 different tabs, and then the mounting bolts for the Holley. So I'm going to go ahead and take this thing apart real quick. And while I have you guys here, we'll go ahead and lay it. We'll see how it fit. And again, this one worked out great. Either way, if it's my mount or the Revision's mount, there still has to be a little bit of trimming involved. And I'll show you what I'm talking about when we come to that. Now, obviously mine's already trimmed out, so I might get lucky, and hopefully I don't think I'll have to trim anymore. But again, I'll show you what I'm talking about so you can just keep that in mind. And I'm going to assume without reading any instructions that trimming is probably only needed for the 12.3 dash. So again, there's my frame that I made. Nice and neat, worked out great. We're going to lay that bad boy up on there. Now we got our new Reversion Raceworks. Take this bad boy here. She's going to sit. Ooh, that's a nice fit. Okay, so just initial mock-up. I'll tell you right now, I like the way it fits. One of the problems I have with mine is these upper tabs actually kind of hard to get to, and that's just nothing but my fault. So let's take this thing. Yeah, so it fits pretty good. This is cool. It's cool that we're to the point in life where we can do this 3D printing stuff. Wow, those holes line up darn near perfect. Let me switch hands real quick. Actually, I'm going to set the camera up for you guys. Just hold on a second. Like this. There we go. Excuse the sniffling. So, yes, it's going to go in here like this. We'll take our main mounting screws. I think I have them all. I actually had to get the box back out because on the one I made, I wasn't using them all. This one. Cool, and it's nice. It actually has spots cut in the back of it so you can get to all the connectors, because that was one of the hurdles I had. I mean, I could have made, that's why you only see about 3/4 of the frame here. So as far as the screws lining up, is perfect. You couldn't ask for anything better there. The last two in here. Go ahead and I'm going to get this thing tightened up. See, the fitment of that is absolutely amazing. So let me go ahead and tighten these things up. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 and 6. We'll flip this thing around. On the other side here. So yes, it fits very, very nice. You can just tell. So yeah, look at that. That's nice. Has all spots for all the connectors. And as far as the fitment goes, perfectly down in there. Cool. So let's do this. Easy enough, right? So far, so good. Let me take this thing. We're going to, let me sit it down. You know, sometimes this is hard to do with one hand. So you're going to have to bear with me. I guess I should have brought my light today. So I do have, there's a connector right there, and then somewhere down in here is the GPS. Oh, there it is. So we're going to go over, that's our GPS speedo. So give me a second. Let me shuffle some stuff around. I'm going to get you guys in here so you can see me. Maybe try to get some more light in here too. Okay, I was kind of messing around. Unfortunately for me, when I put this thing together, I made my connectors a little bit too tight. But it looks like the best way to do is put it in here flat and then tip the top up into place and simultaneously putting the bottom tabs into place. I'm trying to see if I can do this for you guys on camera. Might be easier said than done, honestly. Let me tell you what, let me put the camera down and I'm going to connect my connectors and stuff because I can't do it with one hand. And then when I get the thing flipped up and sat back in there, then I'll show you what's up. There we are. Not bad at all. Fits very nice. All the bolt holes line up absolutely amazing. That's the screw holes, I should say. So let me go get the bezel. We're going to clip the bezel in here. I got to hook up my, in fact, it actually must have dropped. I got a button for my lockup for my trans. I'm going to hook that up, put the bezel back, and then we'll have another quick look. But I tell you what, guys, so far I absolutely love what I'm looking at. Easy to put in, everything lines up really nice. You might have to do a little bit of trimming back here to this piece of trim. Maybe not. It's kind of up to you. I think I might have took a little bit out of that when I made my mount. But so far so good. I mean, what more could you ask for? So let me grab the dash bezel. We'll clip it back in and we'll do a final look. We'll key it on and check it out. Bezel's on, that easy. You guys, I absolutely love this thing. Look, the blinders fill the back. Let me see if I can get some light in there to show you. See the blinders on the side? Cover up that pocket. Now again, it will require trimming, and what I'm talking about is the very top of the factory bezel is actually going to touch. Let me see if I can move the light around real quick. Excuse me. So you have to do some trimming up along this edge, maybe about a 1/4 inch. And you see nothing's touching because you don't, these dashes are expensive. You don't want anything to rub on it. But you guys, I tell you what, if you get the chance or if you have a Holley dash, highly, highly, highly recommend this mount. Actually, let's turn the disconnect on real quick. Try and clean it up. You guys have seen what I've been doing all winter. Turn the disconnect on. And we will key it up. Look, the 4-ways are on. Key it up and check the dash out. Check that out. See my face in there? Yeah. Love it, guys. I love it. Absolutely amazing. Okay, guys, that's it for this one. Again, if you need a digital dash mount, highly recommend this Reversion Raceworks piece. I really, really like it. I like the fitment, all the bolt holes line up for. Again, this particular model requires a little bit of trimming, but hey, that's no big deal. I actually already had the truck running. Just to give you guys a short update, truck's running. I checked all the fluids. We still have our Viking Berserker revalves to stick in the front of it. And then we'll get the thing out and take our first road test for this year. Got to put some more fuel in it because I'm about out just from all the testing. Again, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.